Good morning, or good afternoon, good evening, whatever it is, whenever you're watching this. Welcome back to Hoosier State Fishing. Getting ready to go on my last big kayak fishing hoorah of the year. As you all know, in the Midwest anyway, things are starting to get cold. Winter is rapidly approaching, unfortunately. So, going with two other buddies of mine, the guys from Quest for 23. Check them out at questfor23.com. To a local creek here in southwestern Indiana. We're gonna do a one-night camp, try to get on as many smallmouth as we can. Let's get to it. We'll see you when we get there.
Beaver like just viciously attacked them.
Made it. Was it like, it must have been, where was this at?
He like killed it with his paddle or something.
A beaver.
Yeah. Remember that day you and I were fishing?
Wasn't that here?
Yeah. Well, it was.
So another time before Menominee?
It was upstream at like the start point of this stretch. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
The beaver. Yeah. Huge.
But yeah, I guess the thing had rabies. He ended up having to kill it with his paddle.
It's insane. Beaver. Rabid beaver had to kill it with his paddle. With his paddle? What?
Yeah, the beaver was like 40 pounds.
40 pounds?
It's huge.
I thought that one last time.
Well, that's why you remember I took my handgun out and you were laughing about it.
Yes.
But that thing like attacked these people. So now I feel justified for
your extreme measures.
Yeah.
I agree. Beaver fever. It's been a while since we've been fishing together, man.
No, you're too good for me. I mean, it's like celebrity now fishing.
Well, it kind of seems like every time that we try to get together, I've always got something going on. Right, exactly.
That's just part of it.
That's life. That's what the people say.
Yeah, I'm like really upset.
Oh man. Let's get rigged up. Okay guys, be careful. Okay, finally made it onto the water. Just about tipped it just now. Let's just relax, have fun, catch some fish on our last big trip of the year, okay? The water is super clear. It's insane. Oh. Not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh shit. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Almost lost it. Almost lost it. Okay. I am going down sideways. That is not good. I see fish taking off. Well, I wasn't recording when this happened, but I just had it kind of floating right next to the boat and he smashed it. Little bitty guy, but it's cool. He ate the wake bait. Come here, I know it hurts, I know it hurts. Let's get you in the water so I can get going. Now, my buddy Josh did say that a lot of these areas when we first start off are gonna be really tempting to fish, but he said try to resist the urge because there's much better spots a little bit downwards. So I think right now I'm just gonna try to catch up with them and then I'll start recording at that point. So until then, I'll see you. Sorry about the wind. Big old freshwater drum. This wind is crazy, man. What? He says he sees a huge smallmouth right where he's at. Did he go after it? I cannot. This wind is out of control, dude. Holy crap. Dang it, I had my head turned, man. So he was eyeing up a 20 he saw over there. He tried to cast his fluke a couple times and it took off around the other side of the rock. It kept casting and just caught a little 12 or 13, it looked like. I'm gonna change this. I'm not getting bit on bottom at all. Went ahead and decided to tie on this slow sinking jerkbait, Rapella Shadow Wrap Shad. It's a good time of year to throw jerkbaits. It's getting to be anyway, so I figured give it a shot. The only problem is, you really gotta get it working as soon as it hits the water because these leaves are just terrible. So Josh just caught two on a Ned rig. I couldn't get a bottom bite to save my life earlier, that's why I switched. All I can catch is leaves right now. Oh, there's a fish, there's one on the jerkbait. I was reeling it fast. crap, dude. Okay, I still got the Ned rig on, but I changed to a heavier jig head to get it down past these leaves on top and get it out of this, you know, get it down, because the wind is just blowing that line and it will not stay on bottom. If I didn't say anything before, Chris just lost a monster and he was Ned rigging, so that's what I tied on. Dude, they're getting slammed. I can't seem to hook up with anything right now. Oh, there we go. There we go. No. Tis a fish, though. Little bitty guy. Get back in your hole. Go get bigger. You know the wind is bad when you're getting pushed upstream. That's how bad the wind is right now. That's a fish. There's one. There's a better one. Yeah, no he's not. He's just feisty. We had that for a while though. A little bit better. Fatty. No. I hope my GoPro's recording. It made a weird sound. Oh God. Get in. Yes. What a fatty, dude. Yeah. Freezing cold. Yeah, 16 and a half, not bad. Damn. Yeah, I think so. Some of it. You're kidding me. There we go. There we go, not bad. Not bad. Man. So just a little update for you guys. I caught an 18 and a half earlier, just probably 20 minutes ago, but it's too damn windy to record because I know the audio is gonna suck, so that's why I have not been recording. I just know it's gonna be terrible, so I just said screw it, and I'll just hopefully just record as much as I can tomorrow. Hopefully this wind will die down overnight. I know that it's supposed to get pretty cold, but hopefully overnight the wind will die down and I can record more. Really wish I could have got that 18 on camera for you, but basically I caught it on this Bitsy flip jig, green, just a green color jig with a Z-Man crawdads trailer in black and orange with some flake in it. Hammered it. Got some good pictures though, so I'll post those up, but stay tuned. I apologize if the audio sucks, but I just fell in the water, dropped my camera, thought I lost it for good, but luckily it was pretty shallow. The water went over the waders a little bit, and I'm getting cold now. Anyway, that's the update. Holy crap. This wind is terrible. Chris is hooked up right now. I'm gonna head over here, see what kind of size he's got. Dude, nice. At least we're still catching them. I'm waiting. Don't you go anywhere, boat. Oh, a nice little break from the wind where I'm standing. What? Yeah, my clothes are wet. I'm gonna have to change. I'm starting to shiver. Nice, dude. No pick. They're all fat. They're all fat and healthy. Right there, that's badass. Yeah, that's awesome. Get out of this wind. Seek shelter. Yeah, it does. Are you okay? Yeah. It'd be nice not to do it in the dark.
Okay, I recognize it.
All right, guys. Update. I'm done recording. I'm freezing cold. I made a huge mistake earlier by falling in the water. It's extremely windy. The audio is going to suck anyway, so I'm done recording. I'm just going to start fishing to have fun and trying to stay warm. So as of right now, I'm shivering, so I'm done recording. Well, good morning. Welcome back. Day two of our last little kayak fishing expedition. Didn't get much filming done yesterday. It was extremely windy. See this stuff? See my lures right there? That's the kind of stuff you gotta take into consideration when you decide to kayak fish, because it's gonna happen. Little dumb shit like that. But anyway, we set up camp last night. It was extremely cold. I would have liked to have filmed some of that, setting up the camp and the campfire and eating and cooking and stuff, but it was so damn cold. I had fallen in the water yesterday, got my waders, inside my waders wet, so I had to build a fire and get my stuff warm. And our other buddy Chris was on the verge of hypothermia, we think, shivering uncontrollably. So I figured it'd just be best just to leave the camera off and just pick up today. Luckily today, we have little to no wind. Chris has already hooked up with a 17 and 17.5, so it should be a good day. Everything has come off the Ned rig today so far. So that's what I'm gonna stick with, my Ned rig and my jig. We're just gonna work some of these wintering holes. These fish, this water we went from like 80 to 50 in the blink of an eye. So we had a big cold front come through yesterday. So I think these fish are gonna be staged up near their wintering holes and hopefully feeding up. Has he got it? He's got it. Nice, dude. Slammed it. I know I'm looking at you really weird right now, but it's because I got my camera on you. Nicely done, Joey. What is that, an eagle or is it a hawk? Look at this eagle right here, guys. Right above you, look above you. Look up. There we go. Oh, I lost him. Set the hook too early. Oh, there was a hit. Oh, it broke him off. Broke me off. Just broke me off. Wow, that sucks. That's what you get for not checking your leader. Not. Wonderful. I'm just gonna go right over here and hit these rocks. I'd say you're doing pretty good if that's your first one you've lost. I broke off on a fish earlier. Yeah. In that hole that you said you scared one from.
That fish, like you had it on for a while?
I mean, as soon as I set the hook, it broke. Snapped my knot.
Yeah, dude, this is like...
I'd like to come over here with some with a snorkel. I mean, this is like dead of winter hole right here. This is cool, dude. They are not at all interested in anything that I have to offer. Oh boy. Holy crap, that's a lot of fish. Oh man. Okay, so at this point I was getting very frustrated. I had not caught a fish all day. And I mean not one fish. I had a couple hits, broke off on one. Chris and Josh had been using the Ned rig all day. And this was the only time that I think I've ever truly experienced fish only wanting one specific color. And then they were using the Ned rig in the molting craw color, Z-Man TRD molting craw. It's like the orange and black with like whatever flake is in it. But that's it. That's all they wanted. I was throwing the Ned rig. I was throwing green pumpkin. I had Drew's craw, Canada craw, PB&J. They didn't want it. They wanted the molting craw color. That was it. So at this point here, like I said, I was fed up. I decided to just completely change the presentation. The spot we were in was saturated with fish. There were fish everywhere. a lot of threadfin shad, a lot of suckers, a lot of carp, and there were smallies in the mix. So I just completely changed my presentation. I put on a Reaction Innovations, I think it's the Little Dipper, it's the bigger one, the bigger swim bait, paddle tail swim bait, Skinny Dipper, one of the two, whichever one's the bigger one, in the Shiner color, I think it was, on a weedless belly weighted swim bait hook. Made a couple casts, I think 2 or 3, and then I think on the 3rd or 4th cast, I slow rolled it in, and this 19 3/4 inch smallmouth just absolutely hammered that swim bait. And it's one of those fish where you set the hook and it's just dead weight. Just a big fall feedbag smallie. Of course, I didn't have the camera rolling when I set the hook, but I did remember to turn the camera on for the fight. So I got the moments soon after the hook set and the fight and the terrible release, which you will see here in a minute. Anyway, let's watch that footage. Dude! He's big! On the swim bait. I just switched it up to the swim bait. I'm about to lose my rod. Oh my God, my rod! Oh, dude, so close. It's a big fish, dude. Thanks, dude. Look at that.
How big? How long was he?
19 and a half.
Big.
I didn't get a very good measuring on him, though. Oh, man.
Hear my swim bait?
Huh? Yeah, that one hanging there. He hammered it.
I think I saw that one out here.
Close your mouth, buddy.
Did you see him hit it, or just feel him?
I felt him. 19 and a half.
Here, dude. We shouldn't have abandoned this.
19 3/4, dude.
Nice.
Why is this wind? Hang on, hang on.
I know. As soon as you get it,
Yeah,
we could just paddle over the bank. You want to do that?
sure.
What you do? Over the bank?
God, it's a big fish.
I'm gonna weigh him, too.
Yeah, that's fine. You got a measurement? Yeah. No, no. No. Yeah, so as you can see, the fish gripper that I was using, I didn't have it attached to my kayak, and I lost the fish with the fish gripper still attached to that smallmouth. And I cannot tell you how bad it made me feel that I had lost that fish, and even worse, that I had lost the fish with the fish gripper still attached to its jaw. That was a big fish. It was an old fish. I searched that area for probably a good 5 minutes. Couldn't find it. Couldn't find the fish. I thought that I'd be able to find it. It was kind of shallow water. That fish gripper was white. I figured it probably would have showed up really well. Couldn't find it, and it made me really upset. It pretty much just ruined the whole day for me. It made me feel really bad because those fish, when they get that big, they're so old, and it's just a shame to know that fish, unfortunately, was released on accident with the fish gripper still attached to its jaw. I can only hope that maybe it got stuck, wedged it in between a rock, and shook the fish gripper. That's what I'm hoping for. But that was it for me. After that fish got loose with that fish gripper in its jaw, that ruined the day for me. So I didn't record anything else after that. I looked for that fish, couldn't find it, and continued to fish here and there a little bit till the end of the day when we took out. But yeah, so that's that. That was our last big kayak trip of the year. So it is what it is. Appreciate you watching. If you like this video, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. We'll see you on the next one.
Oh, this you crazy mother.